And we're live. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our live staff meeting. We are live wherever you're watching this, at least right now. So if you have questions about anything, make sure you drop them in the comments and we'll throw them up here and hopefully have answers for you. But we thought we'd live stream one of our staff meetings and check in as we check in with each other, and you can check in with us. So why don't we go around the room? We'll start with Hannah. How you're doing, and introduce yourself and what you do at Hearts and Art.
Okay, I am Hannah. I am doing fine, and with Hearts Need Art, we're doing great. I am a surveyor, and is that all you wanted?
Sure. Well, you and Kathleen are both surveyors, which is new and a made-up title. So can you tell people what that is, what you actually do for us? Because it's very important. What Hannah and Kathleen do is really important.
Yes, we get to go in before and after our artists, writers, and musicians into the patient rooms and do a survey with the patients and the staff about their experiences with Hearts Need Art. And so there's just several questions that we read off to them, and then they're able to give us feedback about how their experience went.
And what hospitals are you at?
I am at Stone Oak Hospital, Stone Oak Rehab, the VA, and I'm going to be at the University Hospital. Is that it?
Cool.
Is that all of them?
This is why we write the schedules down in a Google Calendar. Otherwise, no one would know where they are at any time of day. Vocab. This is Vocab's synopsis of what you and Kathleen do. They do great things. Liaisons of joy and empathy and sunshine. Vocab.
That's sweet. That's a good way to say it.
Do you have any stories from since we last spoke online a month ago, live here? Do you have any stories from the hospital you want to share?
For me, let's see. What's just coming in my head right now is we're doing a lot of Halloween themed stuff for the holidays coming up, and Jordan has been doing a lot of Halloween themed paintings at rehab, and everyone's really into it right now, and it's always so fun to see them come in and they see her idea of what she wants to do for the day, and they're like, oh, I can't do that. And then we kind of talk them through it. We're happy they're there, and then she just leads them step by step through the whole process at rehab, and by the end, all the participants who do it, they all come out different, but they're all so beautiful, and it's a lot of fun to see, and they're all standing up and exercising their hands, and they're proud of themselves at the end, and they're smiling. So it's exciting to be a part of it, and it's kind of fun right now to be a part of Halloween themed stuff because I really like Halloween.
If you haven't gone to any of our social media, go look at some of the photos we've posted. I'm going to put one up here of Jordan's. I think this is Jordan's ghost, which is like my favorite thing in the world because this thing has a personality all on its own, and I think we're going to take guesses at what's in the mug. You can decide what it's drinking on Halloween, but I just love it.
I assume coffee, and therefore it is definitely the ghost of an Hearts Need Art employee because they would not be caught. they would not even be caught dead without a cup of coffee in their hands.
Very true. This is accurate. Yes. Kathleen, let's jump to you since you are the other surveyor here and see what you're up to at your hospitals.
So over months, we've been into some new locations. So I work over at Methodist Northeast Hospital. We kind of like the Methodist quad. So it's Methodist Northeast, the Metropolitan location, our main location, or like the main medical center, Methodist and the specialty and transplant hospital. And we've had some phenomenal patient experiences. But something that I really, really have been enjoying as we're introducing ourselves to the hospitals, we've worked on some more public art pieces. So we're often in the like main lobbies or in like a very popular hallway for patient transport. And it's very fun to watch people come from far down the hallway and start to realize what we're doing and then realize like, hey, this is going to be happening all over the hospital really soon. And just like the excitement that it builds, and a little bit of like happy chatter amongst staff members.
Fun. What do you have any plans? Tamara, you can jump in here too. Coming up on holidays for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, like what's happening in the holidays that we're going to be hearing about next month? Do you know yet? Or are you still planning?
Yeah, we've been planning for Thanksgiving. We have Lisa and Adolfo who have agreed to work on, and Kathleen who've agreed to work on Thanksgiving Day. So that's exciting because they'll be going to, I believe, specialty. And we're planning to have a little Thanksgiving craft that morning with the patient at specialty. So I think that's going to be real fun. At Metro, because of we have the women's pavilion there, we're thinking that for Christmas it might be fun to do moms with their newborn babies do handprints and footprints that they can kind of frame and take home with them as they discharge from the hospital for Christmas. And then at Northeast right now, we're actually doing our Fall Fest on Halloween, which is going to be so much fun. We have goodie bags and we have Halloween like art kits almost for each, like every bed in the hospital. So that's 230 beds. We have 230 kits.
Wow.
So every patient, whether they want to work with the artist one-on-one or just do it on their own, is going to have something to take home with them. We're very excited.
So heartsneedart.org/donate if you'd like to help support all of those hundreds of kits. That'd be great. Are you guys dressing up when you're are you dressing up?
So there are like, I'm thinking about it still because I'm not I don't celebrate Halloween as it is. But I know Kathleen's dressing up, Jeff's dressing up. I think Adolfo's coming in costume. Trina might wear something fun. So we're excited. I'm excited about, getting to see the patients and the staff. They're always so excited to receive the kits that we give them. And they're always like today when we went to Metro, one of the art kits that Lisa had passed out the week before, it was a little mini canvas with a stencil. And they actually had it at the ER window on its easel. And I thought that was so cute. So it's just fun to see.
Awesome. What else is going on, Tamara? Your update. I mean, you've got 9,000 things happening at all times. That's Ben's chickens you're hearing, by the way.
But yeah, it's so far. Yeah. Okay. We've got Leaves of Gratitude going on right now at I think specialty, where we did like a mural and then we put these Leaves of Gratitude where staff were able to write in something that they were grateful for or maybe something positive, and we made a mural on somewhere and we stuck the leaves on the actual window. And Metro was very excited about that. The Metropolitan, they were so happy to see their leaves there. And then Maine, we have birthdays coming up. We do once a month for staff birthdays at Maine, and we did it in October where we painted a window with the month of October, and we're doing that again November 1st. And we're going to also pass out Leaves of Gratitude to be able to put on those windows as well as we're painting them with the staff. I don't know. There's just so many things going on. We've got groups getting started at Maine and at specialty pretty soon. So over the next 2 months, we'll be starting group classes, and that's going to be fun.
Yes. That's exciting.
So it's just a lot.
Yeah. I'm so excited. We used to only do group classes before the pandemic, and just that connection in a room full of people who are going through things that are similar to you, is so different than the work you can do on your own in your room. So I'm really excited to hear how that feels for you guys and for the patients. I'm excited. Kim, our other program coordinator, is out sick today, so we hope she feels better quickly because we need her back. All right, Ben, what's new in your world?
Well, I first of all want to say glad we're here doing the group classes, because if you know the folks out there have a business that they would like to feature, we can definitely use you as a sponsor. Those group classes are not overly expensive, and we can get the name of your business shown to the healthcare workers and to the patients that our very talented team works with. We're focusing a lot right now on individual donors. We're asking individuals, hey, you don't need to come up with $1,000 a month to make a big impact. We're looking for folks who just want the warm fuzzies, want a chance to be a part of what Hearts Need Art is doing, and chip in $25 a month. I mean, the average person spends a lot more than that on just their streaming services. I used to have cable years ago, if anybody remembers what that was, and that usually cost about $100 a month. So, if you want to make a real impact and give some folks who really need it some entertainment and chance to express, then $25 a month, pitch in. Also, like I said, we got some sponsorship opportunities, and the big thing coming up for next month, the 28th of November, is Giving Tuesday. Absolutely everybody in America knows Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday on Monday, and that following day is Giving Tuesday. This is a nationwide effort to help your favorite nonprofit. So if we are on your list of favorite nonprofits and you're liking what we do, remember us on the 28th of November and, send us your tax deductible donation. We're going to put it to good use. So as the ladies have all been telling you the amazing work they're doing in all of our local hospitals here in San Antonio, as much as we love what we do, in order to make it happen, buy art supplies, pay our very talented artists and musicians. We gotta bring some money in. So my dream is that we won't have to worry about money someday, but that same day pigs will be flying and we'll have a cure for every disease known to man. So in the meantime, we're asking everyone for help, and don't think you've got to be the CEO of $100 billion business to make a huge impact in the lives of folks here in San Antonio. So those are the biggest things we're working on in philanthropy right now.
Giving Tuesday is November 28th.
8th.
The 27th is our anniversary. So we turned 7 years old this year.
So if you want to send us an anniversary gift, that would be fantastic.
And I think the 7-year anniversary gift is money. So
yes, it actually is. It's paper. Yeah, it's paper. I don't know, electrons, maybe. I don't know.
Perfect. I want to give a shout out to SVP San Antonio, who provided us with another year of CATCHAFIRE, which is a program that nonprofits can use to find volunteers to do various things, from organizational standard operating procedures to social media to grant writing and everything in between. And we've been using it for the last year, and it's really helped us. And we're fortunate enough to get another year that we don't have to pay for it. So thank you to them. I just finished about an hour ago doing a new orientation for 5 new volunteers and artists that are going to be joining us within the next month. So that's really exciting. They all had, I think, fun. I try to make orientation fun because it's long. And so they're really excited to get in the hospital and start doing some good work. Does anybody else have anything to chat about, to talk
Tamara,
about?
you remember ours, like 4 months ago? I felt really energized after my orientation to get out and start doing the job. So Tamara and I were in that class together. So
I know so many new people. It's exciting. Love it. All right. Well, clearly there are people at the hospital and in cars, so they have work to do. I want to end today with a video from Adolfo, who's going to be talking about his favorite story. We're going to be doing these every month. And so if you have questions for us about what we're doing or how you can help, throw them in the comments, get a hold of us, and we'll do them live right here every month. So thank you all for watching and listening. We love you. Bye-bye.
Recently happened actually at Northeast Methodist. One of the patients was there. I went through the entire procedure where I knocked gently and I introduced myself and briefly what I do, and they said, yeah, sure, come on in. And the first question I remember asking the patient was, how are you feeling right now? And the response was that they were feeling scared. They were about to go into surgery for the very first time in their lives. And I said, yeah, I can see how that's scary. But perhaps during our session, we could separate you a little bit from what's about, from the surgery, so that we can think about something a little bit different. And they were happy to try that. And so during our session, we had, they weren't in a position to actually write at the moment. So what I did was I did that other interactive assignment where I have them roll a dice and we sum up those numbers, which we then use to go to one of the pages on the creative writing book that I have. And because we only had a little bit of time there, one of the questions was, what was one of their childhood memories, best childhood memories? One of the things I mentioned was going to see the Chicago Cubs with their father before they passed away. And so that to me was a very meaningful moment, because of the fact that memories are one of the biggest influences for why I do artwork. And so to be able to share that meaningful memory that they had, and take those couple of minutes to separate them a little bit from the fear that they felt was really nice. And his wife was there in the room too, so they were both kind of sharing that moment while we were there, or while I was there with them.